Hi class, Mr. Cardinal here with lesson 1 from chapter 2, titled Using Variables to Write Expressions. Today's objective is for you to be able to write numerical expressions with variables to represent relations expressed verbally. One of those words in the objective, variables, is also a vocabulary term. A variable is a letter that is used to represent a number, and the number can vary, so it's represented again by the use of a letter. Another vocab term is coefficient. A coefficient is the number next to a variable that is being multiplied. So if you have 3G, not the network, 3G, it's 3 multiplied by G. G is the variable, an unknown number, representing more than one number, and 3 is the coefficient next to G. Now just a reminder, when you see a number right next to a variable, it is multiplication is the operation. Okay, that is the operation that you will use. The last vocab expression, or the last vocab term, is algebraic expression. Okay, an algebraic expression is a mathematical expression that contains a variable. So as you can see in this chart, there are many algebraic expressions in the far right hand column. B plus 10, 8 plus C, D minus 5, so on and so forth. It doesn't matter if it's addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. If it has a variable, it is considered an algebraic expression. Now, the most important thing you need to do when creating or writing an algebraic expression is to decide which operation you are performing. It's tricky because the way that the word phrase is set up, sometimes it can leave us pondering which operation to use. So there are key word phrases used for each operation. As you can see in the chart, 2 examples of word phrases used for addition would be more than and some. You may also see greater than or in addition to. These are all different word phrases that could be used to represent addition, and we can go over more in class. The next operation that you see is subtraction. Word phrases that go along with subtraction would be less than, decrease by. Another one would be fewer. The third operation listed is multiplication. Product of, times, those are the 2 most common. You might also see multiplied by. And then finally division, divided by, divided into, and then of course quotient, the quotient of H and 50. Okay, a division problem using H as your variable and 50. So these are all examples, and you did receive this reteaching in class already. If you haven't already done so, in class tomorrow, I would like for you to cut this out and glue it into your notes. We are going to talk a little bit more about this in class before you are given your practice 2-1 to work on in class. Please open up a document or create a document in Google Classroom, and I want you to come up with different ways of saying the operations for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So 2 have been given for you for addition, more than, and some. I want you to try to come up with another, at least one more phrase used to represent addition. Same thing for subtraction, multiplication, and division. Try to come up with other ways to show those operations or other word phrases used when working with problems using those operations. So again, open up a document, add some other word phrases to those operations, and then please submit it or share it with me onto your Google Doc. Share your Google Doc with me. And then, of course, turn in your assignment through Google Classroom. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great night.